Okay, so this morning, again, I'm inside of John Green's library, Civil War Library. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to be filming. And we're going to finish Daniel chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. So if you have your Bibles, if you would, just open them, open the Bible, read those chapters, then come back to this video. So in chapter 9, Daniel has one final vision in which he sees the people of God being able to go back home. And the prophet Daniel consults the writings of Jeremiah and realizes the time of exile is almost over, according to Jeremiah. Jeremiah predicted that the exile would last about 70 years. And lo and behold, that time is drawing to a close. But then it's revealed to Daniel that God's people have continued to sin and continued to pursue wickedness, even in exile. In chapter 9, Daniel discovers that the exile is going to extend even longer. And what's interesting is that even though God's people end up going home under the Persian Empire, that for the next few centuries, even at home, the people continue to think of themselves as living in exile. And in fact, that's still a prominent idea even until the coming of Jesus. And one of the things that it raises for us as a question is, how hard is it for God's people to internalize and understand and receive God's correction from our bent towards sin and brokenness? And what will it take to keep to put the human heart back in the right condition, which of course gives us pause to think about the mission of Jesus. In chapters 10, 11, and 12, Daniel has visions of one beast after another coming up out of the chaos, out of the waters of evil, and until finally there's a great king from the north who comes and tries to overthrow God's people, only for he himself to be put down by the reign of God. And there are a lot of interpreters who think that this final king is Antiochus IV, the Greek ruler who desecrates the temple and persecutes the people of God. Others see Rome envisioned in this. And still others think that this king from the north represents some kind of final antichrist. And really all of those are probably true. What the idea of Daniel is that human power becomes demonic, beast-like, as humans abuse their power, redefine what's right and wrong, and rebel against God. They become demonic, beast-like, and yet one day the reign of God will overthrow all of these and overcome all of these evil rulers, powers, and authorities, and the reign of God will be set in place forever. And so this is a hope for all of God's people, no matter what they're facing, no matter what they will ever face, everything from the Soviet Union to the Third Reich, to juntas overthrowing power in Africa, that the powers of this world will not finally prevail, but indeed the Messiah and his kingdom will prevail. And so the book of Daniel holds out hope and encourages us to pursue life with courage and a vision towards the future, because the reign of God will have the final say.